definitely not that person that films first thing in the morning, but we're doing a vlog today. So let's do this. So I've come out for lunch. I was initially going to go to a place called Ideal, but it was so busy and just so not right for me to sit there and film. So I noticed that a fishbowl has opened up, and I love fishbowl. You've seen me eat here a few times. And I picked up my favorite salad, which is the OG chicken with mixed leaf. Honestly, try it, delicious. And I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy looking out the window basically. I did bring along the Start With Yourself book by Emma Green as well. So I think I might sit here and have a little bit of a read. Let's have a little bit of a chat because I feel like there is so much to catch you up on. I've just made myself a decaf coffee. One of the best things about being a decaf girly is that you can have as many coffees in the day as you want. And I just take mine black. I love it. When I'm out, I generally go for a piccolo, which has a little bit of milk, but at home, I just generally go for black. This morning, I went into Mecca as well because I wanted to change my foundation. Recently, I've just noticed my foundation just be really chalky and pale, slightly insipid, and I was just like, we need to change this. Of course, I used up the product before I went and bought a new one because I am that girly. I'm that girly that loves to use something up before she buys something new. I found one by Ilia, and as soon as I put it on my wrist, just to do the color matching, it was so hydrating, and I was like, this is exactly what I need. I also can apply it with my fingers. I'm generally not that girly, but we'll give it a go. Maybe it's just kind of the direction I want to go in. But yes, I picked up the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint Foundation. It's SPF 40, by the way, and it comes in like a little dropper bottle, which is super cute. I'm just gonna put it on a few drops in my hand, rub it in, warm it up, and then pop it all over my face. Back from Pilates, and it was quite challenging today. I was super exhausted this afternoon. I don't know why. I think because I kind of hit the guns blazing at the start of the day, and I was like, oh, do I go? Do I not go? So I decided to go and do a walk, like a 40-minute walk, and see how I was feeling. I was listening to a really good podcast as well, so that kind of gave me some energy and inspiration. So I ended up joining the Pilates class. I was aware though that the teacher that was teaching this evening's class kind of does a little bit more stretch based poses, which I thought would probably be perfect for me, especially when my body's kind of feeling a little bit tired from the previous sessions that I had joined earlier in the week. I feel like I'm a little bit tongue-tied here. Just bear with me. I need to eat something. I haven't eaten anything yet. But speaking about food, Bear and I are having one of our favorite dishes in our household, and that is fridge fried rice. And we make this around 2 times a week. I almost plan for the fridge fried rice rather than being like leftover veggies and all that kind of jazz. But the base ingredients that you need is rice. We like to go for brown rice, and because we've chosen brown rice, it does mean that the recipe takes about 30 minutes to make in whole. And for our protein, I like to add some tofu. We really like it vegetarian, and I also love to add veggies like zucchini, carrot, capsicum. Frozen peas is an essential ingredient as well, but really you can add anything that you want to the dish. Say, let's be a little bit transparent about my skin. I have so much redness through my T-zone. I really don't know why. I think it's because of a damaged skin barrier, which I've been trying really hard to fix. Also on my neck as well, it just seems to be irritation, and I've tried to strip back all my skincare, so I'm just using really gentle products, but of course anything takes time. So the actual texture of it's quite nice. Like once I put makeup on, it looks like completely fine. But just underneath, and if you're looking really closely on my neck, there just seems to be this weird irritation that is kind of driving me insane at the moment, but it is what it is. And the reason why I wanted to give a better skin tint a go, just to reduce the amount of products that is going on my skin, just to try and settle it down. So let's have a go. They say the best way to apply this is on your fingers. So you shake it first, then you pop it on your fingers just to warm it up. It looks good. Definitely too hard to blend it in with my fingers. So I think I'm definitely going to use a brush or a sponge, just because I just know me trying to work it into my skin is not going to be a good thing. In terms of the color, it's definitely darker than what I was using, and I did want that. But I think it is a little bit of a shock because I just have to be mindful of just like making sure it's really blended and kind of blends down my neck and everything. I'd say in terms of like the coverage, on my skin it's actually quite full coverage, but it's definitely not streaky. It has a really beautiful finish. It's quite oily, I would say. So if you have oily skin, maybe you wouldn't like it. I have just walked up the largest hill and I feel like you can see my forehead is a little bit more shiny and my mascara has started to run, but that's okay. I had a really lovely work session. I did some stuff on the wedding, which was really good. And I also did a little bit of content planning, which I'm very excited about. I've got a few little things that I really want to share with you guys and I hope you enjoy it. So that will be out next week. So if you watch this on Sunday, it will be out next week. Like by the end of next week, they'll be all live. In terms of the wedding stuff, I've just been getting some quotes from other vendors. I do have like where I'm getting married, they have like a wedding planner and many vendors in-house and like stationery people, but sometimes it can be very expensive. I was looking at some coasters and the coasters that they quoted me was like $500 for 100 coasters, which I thought was absolutely absurd. So I've managed to find them for like $100. I'm just gonna go down that route. So yeah, those are the types of things that I'm Googling and searching. It's just obviously we want to save money because it's quite an expensive event, and if you are getting married, you don't have to go with the vendors that they offer to you. You can definitely do your own research and find something a little bit cheaper. So I highly recommend that you do that because you're going to save hundreds and hundreds of dollars. But let's go to the stationery store. I've been wanting to go here. I saw it on Instagram and I'm curious to see what they have. I say stationery, but they've also got a little bit of homewares as well. And I do have a content idea that I want to shoot whilst I'm there. It's like a productivity vlog. So yeah, I might shoot that as well. But I'll bring you along. 너와 나 우리의 여름밤 그 세 글자 네 눈에 떠올라. I have been rambling around the house for the past few hours just trying to get everything done. I have washed the sheets because I feel like it's one of the best feelings in the world coming home to fresh, crispy sheets. I still need to do my hair. I want to give it a wash and a spruce because it's in like the greasy slick back bun today. If I don't get it done, I can always do it tomorrow. There's no real time pressure for me over the next few days, which is great. But I need to pack my case. That's also on the list. So I do have a dinner that will require me to dress up a little bit. I am having a slight panic because I used to have black tights, and do you think I can find those black tights? I've got a sheer black tight which I might bring. Oh, maybe this is the black tights. Oh no, definitely not black tights. I need to go through that. I've got a sheer black tight, but I don't think it will go with my dress. I feel like it would be a little bit weird with the dress, but maybe I'll just pack that just in case. And then, so that's one night. The second night we're going to a friend's dinner party, so it's a little bit more casual. And I also need to really find an outfit for that as well. I'm bringing a carry-on case just because it just alleviates us trying to get to the airport on time, if you know what I mean. Bear finishes about 5:30 today and our flight's at 7. So there's a really quick turnaround. But so far, I have this dress for the formal dinner. So this is with Bear's colleagues at the conference thing. So I thought I could wear that, wear my watch over it as well. Black tights, and I've got some cute little heels. These ones are from And Other Stories and I love them. Also packed my pair of jeans from Alka Collective, which I love. They're a barrel leg. Maybe I'll wear this, but then it's only 14 degrees there. So that's also quite hard. So maybe I'll wear that with the jeans. I think that would be cute. For heels or shoes with that one, maybe I should just stick with a flat, but then the jeans need a bit of a heel because they're not short enough. Honestly. Oh, I feel like my wardrobe, I do need a little bit of a refresh. I have some great pieces, don't get me wrong, like some beautiful suiting. Over here, I've got beautiful dresses, but I find that I don't have an everyday wardrobe. It's very much an occasion wear wardrobe, and I just feel like I'm really lacking in a lot of things. And there's also a lot of old things that really just need to go, and I just really need to cull down. I think I'll actually do that in another vlog upcoming and just, yeah, really just cull a bit. It needs to be culled.